How bad is the light pollution in Vegas, and can we find a good dark sky nearby? All right, so we have our SQ meter. 16 is going to be a really bright sky, and 22 is going to be a very dark sky. This is probably one of the brightest skies in the entire world, so I'm expecting this to be extremely bright, a hard 16. All right, we're going to do our first sky reading here in Vegas, and we got a 14.47, so that's insanely bright. I honestly didn't know the light meter could even go that low, but it wasn't a shocker that the heart of the strip would be off the charts. So to be a little fairer, I took one reading on the outskirts of the strip, even if the world's brightest man-made beam of light was still not far behind me. All right, so we just moved from the heart of the strip, and now we're going to do a test a little bit on the outskirts, and we got 15.2, so still super bright, still off the scale, below 16, which is kind of insane. But now we're going to go venture towards Lake Mead, and now we're going to go check out maybe a darker sky and see what we can find. We left the neon glow of Vegas behind and headed down Lakeshore Road to find our next testing spot. All right, so we're at the Las Vegas Bay Marina Overlook. It's only about 35 minutes from town, and we're doing our first sky reading. We got 17.69, so this is still really bright. We're in probably around a Bortle 8, maybe a Bortle 7, whenever there's no clouds out here. So we can see some stars out here, a few constellations like the Summer Triangle, but there's really not that much. So 35 minutes outside of town still does not do us that good of a job. So we're going to try to go a little bit farther out and see what we can find. We encountered some weather on our way to our next spot off Highway 167, but decided to take our chances, and I'm really glad that we did. All right, so we just made it to the Redstone picnic area, about an hour away from Vegas, and we're doing our first sky reading. We got a 20.98, so we're about a 21. So this means that we're like a Bortle 4 sky, probably a decently dark Bortle 4 sky, because I can see a lot of stars out right now. I can see some of the Milky Way, a lot of constellations. So this is like a really solid Bortle 4 sky, and we're gonna get some really nice shots out here. Super excited about it. The light dome from Vegas was still visible from our outpost, but there's enough hilly and rocky terrain out here to really block a lot of it. So I'd still highly recommend this spot to any visitor to Vegas who wants to break from the sensory overload and a chance to have a real connection with the stars. Check the comments for my free guide to help you discover dark skies near you.